Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into today's video. We do the summer 2013 forecast, the second one. I did the first one in March, I'm doing the second one this month in April, and then I'll do a final forecast. That'll be the official GavsWeatherVids.com UK summer 2013 forecast in May next month. So things are really getting on now in terms of the seasonal forecast through the course of the year. Before we get on with the video, just want to mention the advertising. Will usually be video ads on my weather pages at GavsWeatherVids.com. Please play those ads. You will be supporting GavsWeatherVids.com by doing that. So we're going to be, again, you know the format by now, I'm sure. We're going to be using all of the seasonal models, putting them all together, and seeing what those seasonal models are predicting. Now at the end of this, it won't be the official forecast, but this is just a heads up really for where the seasonal models are at in April 2013 for the coming summer. The official forecast will be in the final update in May. So we've got a variety of seasonal models we're going to be using. The first one we're going to start off with is the UK Met Office seasonal model. This is the ensemble mean anomaly from the UK Met Office's long range model. The first chart we look at here is for sea level pressure, and the green colours here are indicating below normal pressure, the yellow colours indicating above or average really pressure. You would have to go up towards the yellow and orange colours, the deep orange and red colours, really to get average or above average pressure. So yes, this for the summer is predicting below average pressure, really around the British Isles, particularly to the northwest of the British Isles, but also in the Atlantic near normal to slightly below average pressure. Just to the east we've got to slightly above average pressure, but the anomalies here are very weak. There's no real signal here either for above average or below average pressure through the course of the summer. So we've got quite a weak anomaly there, and certainly nothing there particularly to suggest above an abundance of above average pressure. For the temperature for the summer, we're looking at, well, again, very near normal temperatures there. We're in those cream colours, those beige colours, indicating temperatures of around, temperature anomalies of around 0 to 0.5, really around average to the east with slightly below average. That's around the cold waters of the North Sea, but really I think we can say there that the temperature anomalies for the summer are average. So average pressure, average temperature anomalies. And what about precipitation? Will it be average as well for the precipitation anomalies? Yes, really I think we are more or less in the average band with precipitation as well. We're in the green colour, so we're perhaps slightly above on the above average side of average, but really I think we are looking at a very average sort of summer being predicted there by the UK Met Office. Not the horrible deluge of rain and cold weather that we had last summer, not a classic summer by any means, very much an average sort of UK very much an average summer, UK summer being forecast by the UK Met Office there. Now, the next model we're going on to is the Brazilian model. We're going to have a Brazilian model in my weather videos, and this is for, again, sea level pressure. This is a forecast of the height anomalies at 500 millibars, 18,000 feet. A little bit different this to most of the 500 millibar anomaly charts I use in that the blue colours, which would normally represent below average heights or low pressure actually. The blue colours on this chart are representing above average height, so high pressure is around there, around Iceland, and we've got this area of yellow going to the south of British Isles. That is below average heights going to the south. So what the model is predicting here in terms of the 500 millibar height anomaly is for high pressure to be sitting to the north and the northwest of British Isles around Iceland and Greenland, and low pressure to be travelling to the south of the country on a presumably southerly tracking jet stream. So this isn't a very good anomaly at all for the summer. This is a very poor anomaly actually. We've got blocking up to the northwest, we've got the jet stream taking low pressure to the south of the country. It would be cool and unsettled if that came off. So that really is a very poor anomaly there. From the Brazilian model. We don't want to be seeing that repeated next month, and we don't want to see other models predicting that either. That's a very poor 500 millibar height anomaly there from the Brazilian model. Having a look now at the Russian model. This isn't for the whole of summer, this is for May, June and July, so most of the summer is coming under this, but we don't have August yet. We'll have to wait until next month's update to get the full June to August anomaly. This is temperature probability, and we see that British Isles is more or less in the green colours here. We've got the blue colours out to the east, most of British Isles in the green colours. That's indicating near normal temperature probability, so the model is predicting that the probability for the summer is to have near normal temperature. But notice how cold it is to the east. That's probably been caused by the very cold North Sea that we've got going on after that freezing cold March. The North Sea temperatures are well below where they should be. That's probably impacting that a little bit. But for us anyway, inland in the British Isles, away from the sea, we are looking at near normal. For precipitation, the anomaly is generally near normal again, below normal to the east again, and in the North Sea again. It's probably been impacted by that cold North Sea, but for the British Isles itself, near normal probability. So this is slightly very much with the UK Met Office model. In that we're going to have, if the model is right, near normal temperatures, near normal precipitation, a very average UK summer. Next model we're going on to is the CFS model from the United States. This is the official model of the United States. CFS version 2, version 1 has been done away with, so CFS version 2 is the only CFS model now in operation. And this is for June to August. This is for the summer. This is 700 millibar height anomalies. You know about the height anomalies, I don't really need to explain, but 700 millibars is just a very slightly different place in the atmosphere to the 500 millibar heights. And what are we looking at here? Well, not very much at all, are we? The anomaly across just about the whole of the globe is around average, and I'm not going to spend too much time on that, but what I do want to do is break it down into monthly periods at 700 millibars. So this is the 700 millibar height anomaly for June, first of all. And what we're looking at here is a little bit more interesting. We've got an area below average heights around Iceland and to the north of Scotland, with near normal heights across the British Isles. That's probably quite a zonal sort of setup with low pressure tending to be dominant, I would suggest, off the Atlantic through the course of June. Certainly no sign of particularly strong heights there anywhere around the British Isles. For July, we're looking at above average heights extending to the north of the British Isles around Iceland, going up to the Arctic. The anomaly for the British Isles itself is near normal. And then as we go through to August, well, that area of above average heights is extended across the north of Scandinavia, across to the north of Scandinavia, and we've got an area below average heights there sitting across England and Wales and much of Western Europe. Now again, this is quite disappointing, I think, if you're looking for a decent summer. There's certainly nothing there to suggest that we're going to see an abundance of above average heights, an abundance of high pressure, and if anything, the anomalies are deteriorating as we're going through the summer, so that by the time we get through to August, this is a very sort of poor anomaly indeed, with blocking to the northeast, low pressure there around Western Europe, and that's a pretty cool, wet sort of signal as we go through to August. This is the temperature anomaly for July to August from the CFS version 2 model, and well, we're not really seeing a huge amount of anomalies, but the anomalies for Europe definitely on the cool side of the average. The blue colours here are scattered around the map, particularly around Spain and Portugal, but everywhere really having these little splotches of blue, just indicating that the setup across Europe through the summer, June to August, is not really one that indicates an abundance of above average temperatures. Other precipitation, again, really quite disappointing here. But anomaly for June to August is again really many parts of Europe having an average to above average precipitation. So I would suggest that the CFS model is really siding here with the Brazilian model, in that it really isn't going for a particularly decent summer at all, and you would have to pick your moments when the weather picks up with that, because overall I think the summer would be really quite disappointing. Next model we're going to have a look at is the Jamstec IOD model. This is a bit better actually. This is going for an above average summer here across the British Isles and much of Western Europe as well in the salmon pink colours. These are temperature anomalies for the summer, June to August. And yeah, we've got quite a nice temperature anomaly there. We're above average across much of the British Isles, Western Europe as well. Very nice. It would be a warm summer if that's right. What about precipitation? Below average. So the Jamstec IOD model, and this was the case last month as well, so it's consistently going with this. It's going for quite a nice summer. It does have to be said, with above average temperatures and below average precipitation. We can't see the pressure pattern that's causing this. We can't see pressure on this model, but certainly the temperature and precipitation anomalies do look really quite good indeed. The last model we're going to look at for this update is going to be the Beijing Climate Centre, and this is the 500 millibar height anomaly from the Beijing Climate Centre for the summer, June to August. We're back to traditional 500 millibar height anomaly charts with the orange colours indicating above average heights, the blue colours indicating below average heights. And the model here is going for an area of above average heights extending across the polar field, extending from northern Russia to the north of Scandinavia and back in towards Iceland as well. And we've got weak pressure here going through the British Isles into Europe. So this is really quite a block setup with high pressure blocking to the north, the jet stream tracking underneath across the British Isles from the Atlantic. And what about temperatures? This from the model, it's going for near normal temperatures here across the British Isles, below average over Central Europe. The warmth is up to the north with the blocking areas of high pressure around Iceland, going up to the north of Scandinavia as well. But for us, the pressure, the temperature anomaly is around normal. But I would suggest with that pressure anomaly, the temperatures would actually cooler than average. And for precipitation, again, it's quite disappointing. It's near normal, just siding to the above average side of the scale to the west of the British Isles. Again, I would adjust this and suggest that if we had the pressure setup that Beijing Climate Centre is predicting for the summer, we will very likely be seeing an above average precipitation anomaly for the summer, because the jet stream would be tracking underneath it. It's suggested by the pressure distribution. The jet stream would track underneath, take the low pressure through the British Isles into Central Europe, and that will keep us wetter and cooler than we should be. So that's disappointing as well. It's a disappointing update from the Beijing Climate Centre. So that's it. We've not got a lot to go at there. Unfortunately, the second update is following on from the first. The first update was really quite disappointing. The second update is quite disappointing as well. Many of the models are predicting a disappointing summer, cooler and wetter than average. We have got the Jamstec IOD model, and I do rate Jamstec quite highly. That's going for a good summer, and that's the one we've got to pin our hopes to, I think, really, because all of the other models, or most of the other models really, are going for quite disappointing. Some of that, at the very best, most of the models are going for average. Many of these models are going for a poor summer, it has to be said. But we have got the Jamstec going for a decent summer, so let's hope that's the one that's got the pattern. I'll be doing it all over again next month, and next month will be the final update from GavsWeatherViz.com. Will be the final seasonal forecast for the summer of 2013. But that's it now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. It may not be what you wanted to hear, but hope you found it interesting anyway. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.